Hello, beautiful souls. This is a specific um, video that I am doing for those who find themselves that either they are married or that their twin flame is in a marriage situation. And I'm going to try and cover briefly most of the important aspects of this journey. As per your template, you are a second waver. Not that I ever like to talk about the waves because it causes a lot of confusion and yet another label that you get attached to. And it is really not important because energies and templates are adjusted and no one has a completely identical template. But broadly, those people who are finding themselves in a triangle or a quadrangle, to start with, let's address why such a situation has been created. One of the main reasons is not just to complete your karmic situation or lessons with the person, you or your twin flame or both are karmically completing your dues or learning your lessons, or um, it is not that you're here to hurt someone else. No, the situation has been created. One, you meet your twin flame whenever you're vibrationally aligned, which could mean, doesn't mean you both flying high, or that you are got everything sorted out. In fact, you are born spiritual at some level. Please do not confuse spirituality with religion. You have always had a one-on-one some kind of connection with the divine, and I'm talking especially to the feminines, but even the masculines, whether they're aware or not, they have relied a lot on their intuition. They have been people who care a lot about other people around them, hence they have the savior messiah complex. In this particular, masculines, whether they are older to you, whether they are younger to you, it does not matter. And I do request, please don't send me questions right now, because as you can see, this is the angle, I cannot really read what's coming on my screen. So you meet your twin flame whenever you are a vibrational match. That is to say, you find yourself pretty much in the same situation or even the same void. For example, both of you could have been trapped in sexless marriages, loveless marriages, or something that brought you into a vibrational match. But the twin flame journey, first and foremost, is about learning self love, letting go of the past, which includes belief systems, structures, paradigms, emotions, resentments, griefs. So you have to master a lot on this path. And that is triggered by your perfect mirror, who is your twin flame. They show you where you need to work. If you have already done a lot of your inner work, I'm not talking about meditation and chanting, I'm not talking about whether you're a Reiki practitioner or not, I'm talking about inner work where you have let go. There are various kind of inner work: emotional, mental, spiritual. Okay, where in spiritual you are in a state of detachment, there's no expectation even from yourself. Okay, emotional detachment is moving away from shoulds, I have to's, they shouldn't, all the judgment, criticism, expectation, needs, want, clingy. I want my twin flame to be with me. I'm going through such a tough time. No one is there for me. Nobody's allowing me to. People are holding me back. I am not getting to live my life. Those victim mentalities have to go. When you meet your twin flame, yes, it starts off as a very passionate romantic relationship. But the middle part of the journey, that is completely missing or mostly missing. Even if you're in communication, you will not find it as satisfactory as you did in the beginning of the journey. Why? Because your twin mirrors to you what you need to work on vis-a-vis, whether they are triggering you, they are bringing up old patterns. Okay, people with father issues will find it reflected with their divine masculines or feminines. Usually the divine masculines find their mother issue reflected in their female twin. If there is codependency, it is brought to the notice. Whether your twin flame does something or doesn't do something, it will somehow bring to your notice that I am very needy. I am still in throwing pity parties for myself, or I'm in a victim mentality. I'm very controlling. I want to take charge of all the situations. I even tell my healer how to do their work. You know who I want to dictate, even when God should be sending you certain situations, people. You even want to dictate the divine timing, for example, that is control issues. And your twin flame will make you feel so helpless because you cannot control anything in that situation, that you have no option but to surrender completely. If you're someone who doesn't take charge of a situation, who just keeps waiting for someone else to come and rescue, then your twin flame, your other mirrors around you, including your family, will not be there. They will just at that time not be there, and you'll have no option but to stand up firm for yourself. Take charge, start taking decisions, and start taking getting yourself empowered. There's a very big misconception that we are social animals, we need companionship, we need XYZ things. No. If you're walking not just the light workers path, not just the ascension path and just getting basic awakening, if you're on a twin flame path, you are complete in yourself. There will come a point where you will need your isolation time, your time alone, because otherwise your battery will feel completely depleted. You will want time to just be by yourself. Your me time will be sacrosanct. Why? Because as a twin flame, you are already, but you have to recognize it. Feel it from within you that you're whole, you're perfect, you're complete. You do not need anyone, not even for companionship, not to be standing next to you, not to give you emotional support, moral support, for nothing. As each and every aspect, each and every chakra of yours gets healed, starting from your base chakra, your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown chakra, and of course the minor ones, and then your soul star, your earth star, then your twin flame. Okay, the 13 star system that we as twin flames are working with, each and every one is going to be thoroughly cleansed, not all at the same time, otherwise you wouldn't be able to take it. That's why this is a process. It takes time, it needs patience. So the first thing you have to inculcate is deep, deep, deep patience. And just because you have been in a relationship with your twin flame for 7 years, 11 years, whatever amount of years, till you were not aware that your twin flame and XYZ things were not activated in you, it doesn't count. Your journey has now started. So you are going to be clearing each and everything here emotionally, belief system, past life, karmas. A lot of things are getting cleared out as you sleep, as you meditate, as you take a walk, as you even drink water, things are getting flushed out. When you sweat, when you are purging, when you go through emotional swings, yeah, mood swings, all those things are taking place. Some things are required to come into your awareness because they are very crucial lessons for you. They are epiphanies for you. You have made those mistakes again and again and again, not just in one lifetime. Coming back to why do we meet twin flames even once you're in marriage? Because you would not leave your marriage otherwise. You need to be pushed to bring about certain changes. You will be shown As long as you're staying in the same thing, the same situation, the same arguments, the same conflicts, the same boredom will continue going round and round and round. And what you'll notice is the noose is getting tighter and tighter with your karmic, till the point you cannot even breathe, no matter what you are doing. And it's right now the masculines who are trying to give financial security to their karmic, or trying to placate her or keep her happy, and they're failing miserably. Why? Because you are supposed to move out of this. It's completed. When you meet your twin flame, the time is come. The countdown begins for you to move out of that situation and move towards your twin, where a new cycle begins, where you bring first a closure to your pending karma with your twin flame. It's the largest karmic cycle, right? Because it's from the time you first incarnated as humans for a mission. And then you can get on to the next level and the next level of working together. Or first you have to start coming on the same page, then you have to get on with your proper relationship with each other, whatever form and shape you give, which most likely is not the traditional stereotype structures. The old versions have to be changed, altered. If expansion and change is not taking place, a society, anything collapses, it starts decaying, it starts decomposing. For something to be alive, it has to grow, evolve, change. That is how nature works. That's what twin flames are doing. Each wave is coming in with something that shakes the foundation of what has existed thus far. Which is why I keep saying it's not the same lesson. Someone in America might have a different lesson for someone in India, who might have a different lesson from someone in Russia and China. Somewhere where marriages are broken in a snap, they will be asked to let go in a very different way. But here, where women have been taught to just stay no matter what, somebody else chooses your life partner for you. You're expected to not cater to everything of that person, have sex with someone maybe you're not attracted to, stay with them regardless your emotional or your physical or sexual needs are being fulfilled. Every time you want to take charge of your life, whether you want to take up a job or you want to pursue your hobby, you need permission. Where is the independence? You are in shackles, you are tied down. Everything is about nibhao. You have to make it work, come hell or high water. No matter how suicidal you get, how depressed you are, they'll just say, we also went through it. Well, that was your script. You don't have to make it your script. You are financially, you're educated. Even if you're not, you can still make a food stall and earn your living. Yes, you can. Everything you're afraid the society will say to you, have that mental dialogue and that mental argument within yourself. Once you get it clear in your head, once you get over those fears of how you will be perceived, there will be no stopping you. Why? Because that is your template. Your twin flame comes at a certain time when you're already married. They can be younger to you by 10, 15, 20 years. They can be older by that much. There's no time constraint, there's no age constraint. Because one thing you have to learn about in your twin flame journey, it's not about their livelihood, it's not the job, it's not how they look, it is not about the age, it's not about some, if they have children, you have children, it's not about widowhood, it's not about being a divorcee, it's not about anything. You will love them regardless of what they are like. That is true love. Nobody is asking you to be loving in the sense of, oh, wo jo bhi kare, whatever they do, it's fine. No, you have to learn to set your boundaries, because you have been accepting and accepting and accepting whatever has been dished out to you centuries after centuries after centuries, generation after generation after generation. You personally, because you're on this path, are responsible for breaking that structure for your entire lineage. That is why it's so hard. You have to clear it out. That's why you need a mentor, that's why you need a guide. Because sometimes you will want to give up. Most of the time you'll want to give up. Let's say it like that. But you know what you're supposed to step out of? Where you're shackled, where you're unhappy. It's better to be single and happy, to provide a happy home, a happy environment to your children. Children cannot grow up happy in an unhealthy, unhappy situation where there are fights, conflicts, if the mother is shown disrespect. That is not a healthy situation, it's a toxic situation. If you're living with a selfish person, someone who's toxic, someone who keeps you in lower energies, encourages, enables your addictions, makes you want to take alcohol, or I'm talking to the masculines. If your karmic is someone who's encouraging you to have alcohol, to dope, or to do stay with negative friends, or keeps you with what will I do without you kind of emotional guilt, they obviously will do that. They are parasites, they need your positive energy. You're a light worker, you are the life force, they have none, they're not generating, they're feeding off your positive energies. That is why a lot of you are feeling tired, exhausted with your karmic partners. You want to leave, but something is holding you back. Guilt, shame, worry about how will I do this, how will I do that. You will do it. Why? Because God has given you that capability. God, masters, guides are with you. All you have to do is be willing to take charge. My son was less than 1 year old. I did not have major degrees or anything. I walked out and took charge of my life. Was it a cakewalk? Was it like a moon? What a sliding was it? No, it was hard. It was, but I came out happier. If I kept thinking people would not respect me, today I would not even be alive, because I would have died of depression, and I kid you not. I've written blogs about it years ago. You can go and check them out. I never exaggerate. I never even share what are the stuff like, oh, I say I've seen this vision as a child, this happened. I will share my journey, yes, but I do not exaggerate. I tell you things as it is. If you are with me somewhere, my experiences are meant to assist you. I'm not saying they're going to be parallel or identical, but you will find some amount of courage or resonance from what I'm saying. Why should you put up with someone who's just sucking your emotional energy, your physical energy, your loving, caring, and give you nothing in return? When your twin flame is triggering you, is pushing you, and the feminine, that's the template, the feminine has to complete her journey or move ahead in her journey, and the masculine follows. Don't use them as what I call the Tarzan effect. You know, those long creepers that are hanging. I will first hold on to my twin and then I will let go of this. They are not here to replace your spouse. They are not here to give you a shoulder or to become your crutch. They are here to show you the mirror that you are unhappy here, that you need to move out. If you were happy, if you were fulfilled, then there was no way someone else would have entered. Am I right? If it was a wholesome relationship where there was spiritual growth, emotional fulfillment, a marriage of minds, a deep friendship, and all of that. And yes, let me tell you that when you are in that kind of partnership, they never ever stop or interfere with your twin flame journey. They accept it. They do accept it. No, there's no jealousy, there's no competition, there's nothing like that. They support your twin flame journey. The age difference is there for a reason. The they have entered into your life after marriage is for a reason. You have to break certain norms. They are there to just trigger you to take that step. Not giving you guarantees. Even God and guidances are not going to give you those guarantees. Okay, try to detach from all forms of labels, all the things that you identify with. That's why I don't like talking about the waves. What wave am I in? What is my this? What is my that? This is not a spiritual hierarchy. We are not here for a yet another rat race. You have to start leaving those 3D mentalities, that matrix of, you know, and it is not about only you. It's not about your one personal individual's romantic life. It's a collective thing we are doing for the collective, and you, the sooner you accept that, the more peace you'll find. The depression you're feeling, the exhaustion you're feeling is because you're not listening to the guidance that you're being given. You're not listening to what you need to do. I'm just going to pull out a few cards. The other day I did do this just for my sake, and I was so curious. But what happened was an amazing story structure came out. You'll see what I'm talking about. It was amazing, and it showed exactly what is going on, what are the challenges that the people with the karmic situation, what they are struggling with. Where are they at right now? They are in conflict, they are in stagnancy, they are not taking the steps they have been guided to take. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out 9 cards to show you the circle, the cycle, and then I'm going to pull out what you need to be releasing. I don't like shuffling on camera because it sometimes takes very long, and sometimes they just go flying everywhere. And we're checking for current energies as well. So, oh boy, there's so many things. I just can, I want to talk so much. It's just the whys are, some things just are that way. That is what the blueprint is. That's the template. You just have to woman up and do the stuff that you need to do. Stop waiting around. Stop waiting for people to rescue you. And one for the, what is the central theme? Oops. Okay, we'll take them. What is a central common theme for those of us who are on this, whether we a triangle or a quadrangle? We need strength. You need to find your inner strength. You have it. Everything that you need on this journey is within you. Someone like me can only guide you, give you certain clarifications, but you have the strength and courage within you. You just have to find it. You have to move ahead after finding the inner balance. You're perhaps working really hard to find that inner balance. And now that you've got it, as soon as you've got it, what are the inner balances? I'll repeat again. Your inner feminine and masculine energies, your left brain and right brain, which is that means to use your brain to support your soul, not the other way around. Your mind and heart have to be in agreement and alignment. Your chakras have to be in alignment. So a lot of balancing that needs to be done. If I'm forgetting something, I'll mention it. You need to become the King of Pentacles, that is completely in charge of your financial security. Be it through a job, through entrepreneurship, whether it is through investing your money, whatever it is. Take care of your own physical, material needs by yourself. This is destined. This relationship is destined. It's in the stars. Your intuition has already told you about it. That's why you're on my channel. That's why you're in my groups. Let's see, where are we at right now in this journey? You're so focused on what you might lose, what didn't work out, what is missing, that you're not seeing this relationship, this offer with your twin flame. This can be your masculine, but you both mirror the same energies, right? So I'm not saying you means you, it means you both, we all. Okay, we are not seeing the offer, the divine cup of love that is being offered to us, because we are busy moping and being in depression and stagnancy about what didn't work out previously, and this, and my marriage is collapsing, or what will happen there. It came out in reverse, but what you need is to find mental clarity, speak the truth, behave your truth, take care that you're living in with integrity, honesty, transparency. One of the crucial steps is to talk to your karmic partner about your twin flame and accept it without feeling. You can feel sorry about hurting them, causing them emotional pain, which was definitely not your intention, but you need to stop sneaking around and lying and stuff like that. You need to take responsibility. Happiness. What is coming towards us is happiness, sunshine, success, growth, inner growth, outward growth. All forms of happiness is coming our way with our twin once we start taking charge, being honest, clear communication. There's a lot of waiting. We have been waiting, plus there is probably going to be a bit more waiting. Yeah, I hate this card. Why? Because there is a lot of conflict. There are too many people in this kitchen, in this khichdi. There are too many people trying to influence you and your masculine, pulling you in different directions. Too many opinions, trying to please too many people. Get clarity, take time out, figure things out in your head, in your heart. You will find the courage, the clarity. It is within you. You're meant to live a happy life. You're meant to create your own happiness. Sun does not look towards any other source to create its energy. In fact, others draw life force energy from the sun. Yeah, you are this. You have this capability. Stop feeling like this. This is you have caused this. You have found yourself in all mental conflicts. मैं क्या करूँ? What should I do? I can't do that. What will that lead to? How should I know? What are the guarantees? What are the sureties? Get yourself out of this situation. This is all in your mind. In your physical reality, you will find support, even divine support, because this is destined. You have to find the courage and the inner balance. It's divine timing as per a date. As soon as you do it, things will start happening. Get out of codependency. You and your twin flame are tied, shackled. I've just spoken about this. You have been shown where that door is. You have to take and accept this divine cup, the Ace of Cup that is being offered to you. We all, when I say you, it's not, please don't take it as a personal something. Yes, you have to come into your energies as Queen of Cup, loving people. When you're letting go of people, it does not have to be with conflict, animosity. When you're embracing people, be it a soul family, show compassion here. Be in gratitude here too. With all of us, with each other, be each other's support system. Stop cribbing, stop saying I'm tired, I don't want this anymore. You're procrastinating, you're causing more obstacles on your journey. Second waivers or whatever, just need to wear grown-up women panties, and just get on. Come into this, listen to your intuition, be self-sufficient. The queen doesn't need anybody. She has her own empire. She has so much love to give to everyone around her. If someone doesn't appreciate your love, let them FO, Let them FO. Just find your inner happiness, find your inner strength, and do what makes you happy. That's all I will say is the theme of this, is find your inner happiness, find your inner strength, do what makes you happy. If your twin flame is making you unhappy, in the sense of if they're abusing you, if they're misusing your light, if they're just, keeping you dangling, they're not giving you any time or anything, even leave them, move away from them. Yes, the energetic cord and everything cannot, let them come to their senses. In the meantime, work on yourself, work on gaining freedom, on financial freedom. Live the life the way you want to, wear the clothes you want to, take decisions that you want to. First find that, right? Sorry if I'm coming across very strong. The energies have left me very exhausted, and to speak up, I'm maybe sounding a little bit strong. Yeah, you have to keep working on the finer details, work on yourself. You're nearly there, look, it's almost done, but you need to work on the finer details. Three of Pentacles is also the card of teamwork, building something together. Together means community also, your twin flame community. Don't look at it as your own individual, personal, romantic relationship journey. Twin flames are here for a larger purpose. That's true. What I'm being faced by this particular group who I'm zoning into right now? What do they absolutely need to work on right now? What do they need to do? See? Justice. Balance the karma. Maybe divorce. Courtroom, right? For someone, whoever it needs this message. Be independent, Nine of Pentacles. Be happy on your own. Find your independence. Be strong. Be sorted in your finances, in your earthly realm, your needs. Take care of your needs. Be chilled out in your own aspects in your life. Stop needing people. That's what you need to work on in this group. Whoever is zoning in right now, who is resonating, who knows this is the truth, this is what is going on, this is what you need to do, that's what you need to work on. Yes, see, I asked what will be in the near future. They don't right now answer what is the final outcome, but I asked what is going to be in the near future. If they do this work, what is coming their way? Give and take. Give and take. If they've not been your masculines, or your twin has not been giving you time, money is time, time is money. If they've not giving it, they've made you feel like a beggar, cut you out, shut you out. They will give it to you. There will be the solid foundation and happiness. It might not resemble a traditional marriage for some, but it will be a commitment. It will bring you the emotional joy, contentment, stability that you want. Need is a wrong word. That you've been desiring, perhaps praying for, perhaps. Let's not use words like want and need. And you have everything you need within you. But if you do this work, it will come to you. That's what they're saying. And very soon, very, very soon. I'm just going to... One last card. Guidance for this group. You really need to work on forgiveness of yourself, of your karmic partners, and especially parents, fathers. Whatever is your father issue, whatever was your pattern with your father, your masculine will be repeating it. So do Ho'oponopono. Work with forgiveness. One more message, please, angels, that this group really needs to hear right now. The best message for them, the highest message for them, something that gives them hope, shows them oh my god, 2 cards came out and I said please give them hope, and the card that came is the situation will improve. It will improve. And the last message for you guys, you're surrounded by your team, your spiritual team. There are people around you who are helpful, who are guiding you, who are sharing things with you. The more you're in gratitude, the more it will come to you. Get in gratitude, people. Forgive, gratitude, forgiveness, gratitude, forgiveness, gratitude. Mantra for this group, I suppose, is these two words. So, guys, I hope this very brief reading and messages have kind of brought some semblance of clarity for you all. Of course, I cannot cover too much at the same time, and if you have left me questions, I will go through them and I will answer them again. But there are some of you who have been wondering what you need to do right now. Why are things not moving? Well, you've received your answer, you've received your clarity. So, God bless you all. If this message has resonated with you, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please do like, share, comment, and if you haven't yet subscribed, I hope you will subscribe. And I'll catch you all later.